G'day lads, and welcome to my addition to the oversaturated market of mediocre devlogs. I've started my indie journey about 4 years ago, but I've never actually made any games. Sure, I made a few projects, but no actual games. Well, I did make one, but after finishing the basic mechanics, I got bored of it and the idea of creating levels is, quite frankly, a very boring prospect for me. So I made this one bad level and left it at that. But this sort of stuck with me, as ever since all my projects were procedural, whether that's world generation or animation. Most of it I've since deleted, of course, as just I am like that. So now I've started on this new project, a game, and I have a few basic goals for it. Mainly, I want this game to be finished. What goes with that is this game has to be short. I am but one man and I'm not ready to spend the next 5 years devoting myself to this, so I'm just aiming for like 2 hours of gameplay, so that fellas can just play through it all and refund it on Steam. It's gonna be like 1 deal anyway, maybe 2. This whole thing started with the idea for the world generation, procedural of course. The whole game will take place in a forest, where you don't know where the paths lead, and the game doesn't remember the places you were, so when you come back somewhere it will be a different place. Now I have some of the generation done already, but I won't go over it in this video. The rest of the ideas for the game came after that, but moment-to-moment gameplay is still very important to me. So now I'll go over my implementation for combat. Now, the combat is really quite simple. You have 3 things you can do, apart from walking of course. Attacking, parrying and dashing. And I think that's pretty much all you need. Parry at the right time to block an attack, and dash around, either to dodge enemy attacks or enhance yours. I used to have stamina, but from the testing it just wasn't fun, so I removed it. I may add some usable items and skills in the future, but for now, that's all this lad can do. What I really wanted to do is create an AI that would think logically and try to outsmart the player. Like, if they were in a group, they would try to surround you and attack all at the same time. Or they would dash into their attacks to surprise you. The thing is, that wasn't really fun. Especially when I gave my friends the game for testing, I saw that it was more frustrating than enjoyable, just like with the stamina. So I really had to dumb them down. I still kept some of it and plan to make more challenging AI for the bosses, but the basic enemies should be kept, well, basic. So finally, after tweaking the AI and some of the gameplay parameters, I now have a pretty fun demo for the combat of the game, of which I'm quite proud of. That's all I wanted to show here. Not much left to do other than continue working on the game. Next up, progression. Hopefully with some development footage next time.